me because I can't roll myself. So he rolls me. I'm a boulder. I am not moving and I'm extremely pregnant and large. I am a beluga whale. This is part 2 actually of my labor and delivery story with my 3rd baby. For those of you who don't know, I have had 3 babies and they've all been born at home. I've had 3 planned home births. It's a Wednesday. I'm now 42 weeks pregnant. Like, yes, you heard that correct. 42 weeks pregnant. I'm super pregnant. I went to bed Tuesday night. I had just been very assertive and very tenacious, and I was confident in telling my healthcare practitioners what I thought was right for me and my baby. I went to bed that night feeling like in control for the first time in my entire pregnancy, if I'm being honest. And I think that in and of itself really kick-started labor. Your mind is so powerful. I was finally able to let go, and I talk about letting go on my channel so much, but it's easier said than done, so I think I'm going to take a deep dive into it with some of my videos. I woke up Wednesday morning. It was extremely weird because I have a 1-year-old who hadn't been sleeping through the night ever. Tuesday night, I go to bed, and it was like the first time in the longest time that he slept through the night. He slept through the night. It was crazy. So I had gotten the best night's sleep that I had had in a really long time. I woke up on my own just before 7 a.m. and no one was awake yet. Everyone was sound asleep. I was like, okay, this is really nice. I literally sit out of bed and have what I thought could have been a contraction. Remember, I am 42 weeks pregnant, so if I feel something that slightly resembles that of a surge, I'm gonna be like, okay, maybe I'm in labor. 30 minutes later, I started getting a trickling down my leg. My water has never broken before. This was the first time. So I thought, oh my gosh, my water is broken. I was really excited. I had a really good night's rest and I had a half an hour to myself. Okay, so I'm feeling really good. I have our other 2 boys. My parents live far away. Like, my family lives in northern Ontario, which is an 8-hour drive from where I am. And so, like, I call them just to let them know what's going on. But we called my mother-in-law, who lives close by, and she came over, and we thought maybe take the boys and hang out with them for a bit. I had my oldest at the birth. He was at the birth of my second. He was at my second home birth, and it was amazing, and I would recommend it to anyone. Due to the temperament of my 1-year-old, I knew, because he was the only one and had a lot of needs, and because he's like my big sucky baby, I knew that having him at my birth just wouldn't be realistic for me. I wouldn't be able to focus. We called my midwife. I said, I'm definitely in labor. When can you come over? And she told me that she was at the hospital and she had like 2 inductions that she had just done, and she was waiting for these women to go into labor. She was super busy and she probably wouldn't be able to make it. And because of the pandemic, they were so short-staffed that they couldn't get any midwives to come to my house to help me. So she's like, if I'm being completely honest, like, I can't make it to you. You're gonna have to come to the hospital. As a home birthing woman and someone who feels most comfortable birthing her babies in her home, I was surprisingly okay with what she said. Oh, I said to my husband, let's just go to the hospital. Let's pack up. I didn't pack a hospital bag this time around. My husband was helping me. He was making snacks because we knew that we wouldn't be able to get any food in the hospital because of the pandemic. So he was just preparing a bunch of food, cutting up fruit, washing fruit, making sandwiches, doing all these things, and I'm trying to pack, but it took me forever, you guys, because I kept having contractions. It took me an hour and a half to pack a bag of pretty much just my things. I could feel when the surges were coming. I had Braxton Hicks throughout my entire pregnancy. It was like a hug, almost. The actual labor surges would be a build-up, peak, and breakdown of this tightening feeling. I'm the type of person who feels them in my legs. We're all packed up. I think it was 1:30, okay? So it's 1:30 in the afternoon, lunchtime. We pack up. I say, we're ready. We're going to come to the hospital now. Does that work for you? This is my midwife, you guys. She goes, I'm actually leaving. So I'm going to come to your house and you can have a home birth after all. I'm like, really? Okay. And here I am thinking I'm going to the hospital now because, like, this baby is coming. this baby's coming. I'm going to the hospital. But she tells me she's coming to my house, which, awesome. But like, how soon can you get here? Are you actually on your way? So what I did was, on this bed, I took my pillows and I think we stacked like 5 pillows so I could lean my upper body over them, and I'm just resting like this. So I thought, my contractions are getting more intense. I think I'm just gonna have this baby in this position. I've really practiced this, you guys, and this is what I try to teach you, and I will try to teach you some more on this channel. I get myself into this meditative state where I am so focused and I'm so comfortable and relaxed that I fall asleep. So I had this surge that lasted a total of 8 minutes. Then all of a sudden my body started pushing out the baby. She walked in the door at 3:30. She like looks at me. I mean, you know, looks at me. She's like, I can't tell. I can't see. Can you please move? I'm like, girl, I am in labor. Like, this baby is coming. You're gonna have to roll me because I can't roll myself. So he rolls me. I'm a boulder. I am not moving, and I'm extremely pregnant and large. I am a beluga whale. So they roll me on my side and she looks and she's like, yeah, you're good. You're good. Looks good. Like, there's baby. I think I pushed for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And out came the baby. Baby was 8 pounds, 13 ounces, healthy as can be. And the umbilical cord pulsated for 20 minutes. We sat there just waiting and waiting and waiting. Baby got a lot of iron, let me tell you. I felt like I had been waiting an eternity for you to come. Boom. There was something so special about this time. It was so climactic because I had been waiting for so long. Waiting forever to meet you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and that is the labor and delivery story of my 3rd baby. And if there's any takeaways from this, it's that I trusted my body, and as soon as I let go of anxiety and nervousness, I went into labor. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Single sound, but I would never feel alone.